Hey, random question. Do you still remember your ex?
Which ex are you referring to? I've dated a few people before you, as you know.
The one you dated seriously before me. Sarah, I think was her name. The one you were with for 2 years. The one with the Instagram photos at the beach.
Yeah, of course I remember her. Why do you ask? Is something bothering you?
Just curious, I guess. Do you think about her often? It's nothing really. Just one of those thoughts that popped into my head.
What? No, not really. It was a long time ago. We haven't talked in ages. Is there something specific making you think about this?
I don't know. I guess I just started wondering how serious it was between you two. Like, did you ever talk about marriage or kids? Sorry if that's too personal. You don't have to answer. I'm just trying to understand your past better. Sometimes I feel like there's this whole chapter of your life I know nothing about.
It's not too personal. We can talk about it if you want. We did talk about the future sometimes, but it was never concrete. More like hypothetical, someday kind of stuff. Nothing ever materialized, obviously.
I saw a photo from that coffee shop you used to go to, the one near your old apartment. You mentioned once that you used to go there with her. It came up on my Explore page for some reason.
Oh, Tully's? Yeah, I used to go there, but I haven't been there in forever. I actually forgot about that place until you just mentioned it. It was nothing special, just convenient since it was close to my old place.
Do you miss going there? With her, I mean. I'm sorry, that sounds so needy when I type it out.
Seriously? That's not what this is about. What's really on your mind, Olivia? You've never asked about my exes like this before. Is everything okay between us?
I mean, you must have cared about her a lot when you were together. 2 years is a long time. You shared so many memories together. I sometimes wonder what it was like, your relationship with her. What made it work for 2 years? What eventually broke it?
Yes, I cared about her back then. That's normal. But that relationship is ancient history. I'm with you now. You know that, right? We were different people then, both of us. We started growing in different directions. She wanted to move abroad. I was building my career here.
I know, but sometimes I wonder if you still have feelings for her deep down. Like when you get quiet sometimes, are you thinking about her? Or when you're scrolling on your phone and smile at something, do you ever wonder, what if?
Olivia, this isn't fair. When I'm quiet, I'm usually thinking about work or us or what to make for dinner, not my ex from 3 years ago. And when I smile at my phone, it's usually something you sent me or a stupid meme from Jake. Where is all this coming from? Did something happen?
You never really talk about that relationship. Doesn't that mean you're still holding on to something? I mean, you talk about college friends and high school and family. But 2 years of your life with her is just blank. It feels intentional, like you're protecting those memories.
Or maybe it means it's not important to me anymore. We broke up ages ago for good reasons. I've moved on completely. Why are you suddenly so focused on this? I don't talk about it because it's not relevant to my life now. And honestly, I didn't think you'd want to hear about my ex.
I'm not trying to dwell on the past, I swear. I think I'm just feeling a little intimidated by her. She was such a big part of your life for so long. And she's gorgeous and successful and seems to have it all together. Sometimes I worry that I don't measure up. I looked at her LinkedIn the other day and she's already a senior designer at that big agency.
You looked her up. Liv, you don't need to compare yourself to her. You're completely different people with different strengths. What I had with her was completely different from what I have with you.
Isn't there a part of you that still cares? You kept those concert tickets in your drawer, the ones from that band you both liked.
Those are from a completely different show. I keep lots of ticket stubs, you know that. I have our movie tickets from our first date, too. Remember that superhero movie you pretended to like? I kept those because they mean something to me, not because of who I was with.
No, it's not that. I'm probably just being paranoid. Ignore me, I'm being silly. It's just, you seem so happy in those old Instagram photos. The ones from the hiking trip in Colorado. You had this look in your eyes. I don't know if I've ever made you that happy.
I don't think you're being silly, but these worries are unfounded. Yes, I was happy then, but I'm happier now with you. If something's bothering you, I want you to be able to talk to me about it. But I need you to trust me when I tell you the past is the past. Those photos were highlight reels, Liv. You know how social media works. What we didn't post were the arguments, the frustrations, the growing apart.
I know, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just feeling a little insecure. Forget I said anything, really. Let's drop it. I shouldn't have brought it up. I hate being this person who gets jealous over ghosts. It's just been a stressful week at work and my mind wanders.
Are you sure? I don't want to just brush this off if it's weighing on you. We can talk about this more if you need to. Your feelings matter to me, even if they're complicated. I want you to feel secure in our relationship.
No, honestly, it's fine. I trust you. Just me being a worrywart as usual. We can change the subject. How's your morning going?
If you say so. But please don't bottle things up, okay? I'm always here to listen. Morning's been busy. This project is kicking my butt. And yes, finally got the proposal done at 1 a.m. The client wants 3 revisions by tomorrow, though, hence the extra coffee today.
I appreciate that, really. Sorry for being weird. Anyway, how was your day? Tell me something good that happened. Apart from finishing that proposal, which is definitely worth celebrating, you've been working so hard lately.
Well, I finally made some headway on that nightmare project at work. The client actually liked my first draft for once. Felt good to untangle it. Sometimes it feels like I'm speaking a different language than them, but we got there in the end.
That's great, babe. I know that one's been stressing you out. You've been putting in so many hours lately. I'm glad it's paying off.
Thanks, that means a lot. It'll all be worth it when I can relax a bit after this crunch. Maybe we can plan something nice for next weekend? Like that little B&B upstate we've been talking about? I checked and they still have openings.
For sure. Just don't forget to take care of yourself too, okay? I worry about you burning out. Make sure you're sleeping enough. You were up so late last night working. I woke up at 3 and your side of the bed was still empty. And that B&B sounds perfect. Let's do it.
I'll be better about that, I promise. Got a solid 6 hours last night at least, better than the 4 I got Tuesday. I know it's not ideal, but this phase won't last forever. And I'm excited about the B&B too. We both need that getaway.
Good. Someone's gotta look out for you. Though 6 hours still isn't enough. You need at least 7. Want me to make dinner tonight so you can get to bed earlier? I found this new pasta recipe I've been wanting to try.
And I'm very lucky that someone is you. Hey, I'm gonna grab some lunch, but talk later. Team meeting at 1, but I'll text you after. And yes to dinner, that sounds amazing. You're the best.
Of course. Enjoy. Talk soon. Don't forget to eat something healthy. Not just coffee and a granola bar like yesterday. I'll pick up ingredients on my way home.
Hey, about earlier? I can't shake the feeling that something's still bugging you. Am I off base? The meeting just ended, and I keep thinking about our conversation.
No, you're not off base. I guess I'm still stewing a bit. Probably making a bigger deal of it in my head. Can I ask you something? Something that's been on my mind all day.
Of course. What's on your mind? You can ask me anything, you know that. I'm all ears.
Why have you been so distant lately? You used to text me during your lunch breaks. Now I barely hear from you during the day. Even on weekends, you're constantly checking your email. It feels like you're pulling away, and I don't know why. Is it something I did?
I've just been swamped with this project. You know how crazy work has been. I didn't realize it was affecting you so much. I thought you understood how important this client is to the company and to my career trajectory. I swear it's not about you at all.
I do understand that. I'm trying to be supportive, but it feels like something else is going on. Like you're not just busy, you're elsewhere. Even when we're together, your mind seems somewhere else. There's something else I need to tell you. I met Jessica today, at that coffee shop near your office.
What? Who's Jessica? You mean my ex? That's impossible. She moved to Seattle last time I checked. Wait, how do you even know what she looks like? Have you been looking through my old photos?
Okay, I lied. I didn't actually meet her. I just wanted to see how you'd react. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I just feel like something's off between us and I don't know what to do. You've been acting so strange lately.
I'm trying to understand where this is coming from. Do you not trust me? Have I done something to make you doubt my commitment? Because I need you to know that you're the only one I want. Please talk to me. What's really going on?
I just wanted to see how you'd react. If you'd panic or get defensive, or I don't know what I expected, honestly. I hate that I'm even thinking like this. It's like there's this voice in my head constantly telling me I'm not enough.
Come on, Olivia. Testing me isn't the way to build trust between us. If you have concerns, we should talk about them directly. We've always been honest with each other. That's one of the things I value most about our relationship.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just, you've been working so late. And when you're home, you're always distracted. I started wondering if maybe you were thinking about her, or if maybe there was someone else. I saw you texting late at night last week when you thought I was asleep, and you seemed so secretive about it.
That's what this is really about? Olivia, you don't have to measure up to anyone. What I had with her was completely different, apples and oranges. And there's definitely not someone else. How could you think that? Those late-night texts were to Dave about the client presentation. We were scrambling to fix some numbers before the morning meeting. You could have just asked me about it.
I know, logically, I know that, but I can't always control how I feel. Especially when I start comparing myself to this idea of her I've built up in my head, or imagining worst-case scenarios. I think maybe I've been feeling neglected with your work schedule, and instead of just telling you that, I let my imagination run wild. I'm not proud of it.
I get that, but I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You're incredible. You blow my past relationships out of the water. You have to trust me when I say that. And I'm sorry I've been so wrapped up in work. I never want you to feel neglected. That's the last thing I want.
You mean that? Sometimes I feel like I'm just this temporary chapter in your life. Like someday you'll look back and I'll just be that girl I dated for a while. The way you talk about Jessica now. I know it sounds ridiculous.
I absolutely mean that. No question. I'm with you because you're the most amazing person I've ever met, period. But you have to be honest with me. No more games. No more tests. I need to be able to trust that you're telling me how you really feel. Otherwise, how can we work through things together?
I don't even know what to say. Thank you. That means everything to me. I'm really sorry for lying. I know it was wrong. I just got scared. When people get busy, sometimes they drift away. My dad did that to my mom, worked more and more until they were basically strangers. I guess I have some baggage there that I haven't fully unpacked.
I had no idea that was weighing on you. You know you can always talk to me about that stuff, right? I'm not your dad, and we're not your parents. We get to write our own story.
It's about feeling like I'm not enough sometimes. Like maybe you'd be happier with someone else, someone with a more traditional career, someone who hasn't changed jobs 3 times in 2 years. Someone more stable and predictable, someone who has it all figured out.
I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You're incredible. You blow my past relationships out of the water. Your creativity, your passion, the way you see the world. That's what I fell in love with. I don't want stable and predictable. I want you. Complex, evolving, brilliant you. Those job changes, they show your courage to keep growing.
You mean that? Even though I'm not on some prestigious career track? Even though I'm still figuring things out? Even with all my neurotic tendencies and insecurities? Because I know I'm not always easy to be with.
I absolutely mean that. No question. And look how your freelance business has grown this year. Your drive to forge your own path, that's inspiring. Do you think I want to be with someone who's basic and just follows the expected path? That's never been you, and thank God for that. I love your determination to find work that actually means something to you.
I guess I just get scared sometimes. Scared of losing you. You're this amazing, successful guy, and I'm still trying to figure my life out. I worry that one day you'll wake up and realize you could do better. That you want someone more stable, more put together. I know it's irrational, but I can't help it.
I'm with you because you're the most amazing person I've ever met, period.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you. That means everything to me. I'm really sorry for being so insecure about this. I know it's not fair to you. Just been feeling a bit lost lately with my career transition. It's hard to feel confident when everything's so uncertain. But having you believe in me helps more than you know.
Hey, you don't have to apologize. I'm just glad we're talking about it. I never want you to feel like you're less than, because you're everything to me. And I'll support whatever path you choose. That's what partners do. They show up for each other through the good times and the messy times. I believe in you because I see your potential even when you don't.
God, I'm actually tearing up over here. I feel the same way about you, you know? I've never had what we have with anyone else. You make me feel safe enough to chase my dreams, to take risks that I never would have before. You push me to be better while accepting me exactly as I am. How do you do that?
That's because what we have is special, truly one of a kind. No one in my past could ever come close. You've gotta know that. You push me to be better too, you know. You challenge me to think differently, to question things I used to take for granted. You've made me grow in ways I never expected.
I do know that, deep in my bones. My heart is just annoyingly insecure sometimes. But this helps. You help. More than I can say. Thank you for always knowing how to calm my anxious brain. And for not making me feel crazy for having these thoughts. Not everyone would be so understanding.
I'll tell you as many times as you need to hear it. I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me and my horrible morning breath forever. And my terrible dad jokes. The whole package. Take it or leave it.
How did I get so lucky? I must have done something right in a past life to deserve you. Especially with your dad jokes, actually. They're so bad, they circle back around to being endearing.
Funny, I think the same thing about you every day. Even when you steal all the blankets and leave your coffee mugs everywhere, and take 45 minutes to get ready when you said you'd be just 5 more minutes, I wouldn't change a thing about you.
We're quite the pair, aren't we? Seriously, though. Thank you for being so patient and understanding with me. I know I can be a lot sometimes. And I promise I'm working on not letting my insecurities get the best of me. You deserve better than that.
Always. I've got your back no matter what. And you're not a lot. You're perfectly you. Hang on, I just need to grab something from the other room real quick. Be right back. Jim's at my door with some crisis or another.
No worries. I need to reply to a work email anyway. Take your time. This client is being super picky about font choices. Welcome to the life of a designer. I keep telling them Helvetica exists for a reason, but they insist on Comic Sans. I might need therapy after this project is done.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to help Jim with a printer issue. What were we talking about again? Something about being the best girlfriend ever? Or was it about your client's questionable taste in fonts?
You're such a dork. But yes, I believe that was the gist. How's Jim's printer crisis? Did he try turning it off and on again?
Crisis averted. He forgot to plug it in. Sometimes I wonder how he made it to management. Seriously, though, are you feeling any better about things now? About us, I mean. I hate the thought of you worrying.
Honestly, yeah, I am. Talking it through with you really helped put things in perspective. I know I get too in my head about this stuff sometimes. Thanks for pulling me out. And for not making me feel crazy about it. It means a lot that you take my concerns seriously, even when they're irrational. Not everyone would do that.
I'm really glad to hear that. And of course, that's what I'm here for. Never feel like you can't come to me with this stuff, okay? Your feelings are always valid, even if the printer is plugged in. Your emotions matter to me, even when they're complicated. That's part of loving someone, accepting all parts of them.
I know, I'm trying to be better about that. Old habits die hard, I guess. But I'm working on it, and having you in my corner makes all the difference. Also, that printer joke was terrible. I love it. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should try turning this client off and on again. Do you think that works on people too?
We're a team, you and me. We'll tackle anything together, even temperamental office equipment, and definitely temperamental clients. Though I don't recommend literally turning them off and on. HR tends to frown on that approach. Maybe try offering them coffee instead?
You always know just what to say to make me feel better. I don't tell you enough how much I appreciate you. Not just for the big things, but for all the little ways you show up for me every day. Like when you send me those silly memes when you know I'm stressed. Or when you make my coffee just the way I like it in the morning. All those little things that add up to something pretty amazing.
I'll always be in your corner, no matter what. That's a promise. And for what it's worth, you do the same for me. Like how you always leave post-it notes in my lunch, or how you know exactly when I need space versus when I need to talk. You understand me in a way no one else ever has.
You're going to make me emotional again. How did I ever get by without you? My rock, my person, my everything. Also, my personal tech support, apparently. Which reminds me, my laptop's been making that weird noise again. Kidding. Mostly.
Right back at you, beautiful. I think we were meant to find each other. I can't imagine my life without you in it, and I never want to. And about that laptop, have you tried turning it off and on again? Sorry, couldn't resist. But seriously, bring it over sometime and I'll take a look.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about the future lately. About what I want. What we want. I know we've talked about it in an abstract way before, but I feel like I'm ready for something more concrete. Just putting it out there. No pressure or anything.
Well, speaking of life together, I've been thinking about that, too. I've had some thoughts swirling around lately.
Yes? Don't leave me hanging. What kind of thoughts? You can't just start something like that and then go quiet.
What do you say we have a cozy night in tonight? Just you, me, and a bottle of wine. We could both use a break from screens and work. Maybe actually talk face to face for once. I think we have some important things to discuss. Good things, I promise.
Have you been reading my mind again? That sounds perfect. I'll swing by the store after work and grab the essentials. Red or white? And should I pick up some snacks too? I could really use a night away from screens and deadlines. Just quality time with my favorite person.
Let's go with a red. Maybe that cab you like? I'll take care of dinner. How does homemade pizza sound? I still have some of that fresh basil from the farmer's market. And yes to snacks. Maybe those fancy olives you love? I think we both deserve to treat ourselves tonight.
Homemade pizza and cab on a Monday night with my favorite person? Pinch me, I must be dreaming. And yes to the olives. I'll grab some of that artisanal cheese, too. Maybe some dark chocolate for after.
It's no dream, baby. Just a little slice of heaven, courtesy of yours truly. Plus, I found that pizza dough recipe you loved from last time. Already started the sauce. Dark chocolate is a must. Maybe we can finally open that fancy bottle we've been saving.
Careful, a girl can get used to this kind of treatment. You're going to spoil me rotten, and I'm going to love every second of it. Should I grab any toppings while I'm at the store? I know you like those spicy peppers. I saw some beautiful cherry tomatoes at the market yesterday.
That's the plan. You deserve to be spoiled. Today, tomorrow, always. I've got most toppings covered, but we could use mushrooms. I'll get started on the pizza dough. See you at home soon? And yes to the tomatoes. They'd be perfect. This is gonna be the best Monday night ever.
With bells on, I'm suddenly feeling very motivated to power through this workday. I'll text you when I'm on my way. Love you to the moon and back. And yes to mushrooms. You know me so well. I'll leave the office by 5:30 at the latest. Can't wait to be home with you.
Love you more. Drive safe and hurry home to me. Can't wait to wrap you up in my arms and kiss your beautiful face. Also, the pizza waits for no one. I'll have everything ready to go when you arrive, including a very enthusiastic welcome.
Stop! I'm blushing like crazy! My coworkers probably think I'm feverish. Counting down the minutes until I'm back in your arms, handsome. Prepare yourself! And save some dough kneading for me! I need to take out my frustrations from this font fiasco. Nothing says therapy like punching dough.
Oh, I'm prepared. The question is, are you ready for the epic snuggles coming your way? And the pizza-making dance party? I've got the perfect playlist ready to go. It includes all your favorite cheesy 90s hits.
You wouldn't dare! Please, dare. My embarrassing music knowledge is supposed to be a secret.
Oh, it's happening. No take-backsies.
This I have to see. No backing out now. I'm leaving in 15. Should be home in about 40 minutes. Try not to burn the house down before I get there. And save your best moves for me.
Challenge accepted. The house will remain intact. Drive safe, beautiful. Can't wait to see ya. I'll be the one covered in flour and dancing like a maniac. Love you tons. See you soon.
Love you more. On my way. Good morning, sunshine. I'm still floating from our amazing night. That pizza was literally the best thing I've ever eaten. I fall more in love with you every day. How is that even possible? Your dance moves weren't bad either.
It's possible because you're you and I'm me, and we're just magic together. Last night was perfect. Waking up next to you is perfect. Everything is just perfect. Though you did hog all the blankets again.
It really is. I keep pinching myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. And I did not hog the blankets. You're the one who rolled yourself into a burrito. I was freezing half the night. And those leftover slices for breakfast? Genius move. Cold pizza might be better than hot pizza. There, I said it.
I ask myself the same thing every single morning. How is this incredible woman mine? And excuse me, but I distinctly remember waking up with 0 blanket coverage. The security footage would prove my case. Cold pizza for breakfast is the hallmark of a cultured individual. I knew I loved you for a reason.
We're both pretty darn lucky, I'd say. Security footage in your dreams, mister. Hey, I know we had a whole heavy conversation yesterday. I just want to reiterate how much it meant to me. Being able to talk through everything like that, I feel so much lighter today, like a weight's been lifted. Thank you for hearing me out, even when I was being ridiculous.
I'm really glad we had that talk too. I always want you to feel like you can open up to me. Your feelings, your worries, your dreams. I want to be there for all of it, even your blanket stealing tendencies. And you weren't being ridiculous. Your feelings are valid. I'm just glad we could work through it together. That's what relationships are all about, right?
And I want to be the same for you, always. No holding back, no hiding. Just you and me, figuring out this crazy, beautiful life together. Though I maintain my innocence on the blanket situation. I have photographic evidence of you in blanket burrito formation from last weekend. Don't make me release it to the press.
That's all I could ever ask for. You and me against the world. I love you with every beat of my heart, you know that, right? Even when you're in complete denial about your blanket crimes. And that photo was clearly doctored. I'll take you to court for defamation of character. The jury will side with me. I'm very sympathetic.
I do know that, and I feel it in my soul. I love you just as much. Always have. Always will. Also, we should probably get ready for work. Though I'm seriously contemplating calling in sick just to spend the day with you. Is that terrible?
Don't remind me. I wish we could just stay in this bubble forever. No responsibilities, no outside world, just you and me. Maybe we should play hooky today, have a spontaneous adventure. We could drive up the coast, find a secluded beach. I'm only half kidding. I'd do it if you would. When was the last time you took a personal day?
Stop tempting me! I have that client meeting at 11. But rain check for sure. Maybe Friday? We can make it a long weekend. Just disappear for a few days. No emails, no phone calls, just us.
Friday it is. I'm marking my calendar right now. Kidnap girlfriend for romantic getaway. Should I pack champagne or tequila? Actually, why choose? Both it is. I'll book something today. Leave it all to me. Consider it done.
You're the best. You know that? Surprise me with the destination. I trust your judgment completely. Just make sure there's a comfy bed and good food. And maybe a view? I'm not picky.
Here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and really excellent homemade pizza. And maybe separate blankets? I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. With you by my side, I know it'll be incredible. And there will definitely be a view of the ocean, perhaps? That's all the hint you're getting.
I couldn't agree more, babe. Buckle up. It's going to be the ride of our lives. But I'm not scared. Not one bit. Because I've got you, and you've got me. And that's all we need. Though maybe we should invest in a bigger comforter. The ocean sounds perfect. I'll pack my swimsuit just in case, even though it's barely spring.
Damn straight, you and me, baby, that's everything. Okay, enough sappy stuff before I start ugly crying at work. Talk later. I got that big presentation at 10. Wish me luck. And yes to the bigger comforter, noted for future reference.
Yes, get it together, man. Don't make me come over there. Go kick some butt today. I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Love you. You're going to nail that presentation. Text me when it's over. I want to hear all about it. Break a leg. Not literally.
Love you more, my forever girl. Let's do this. Thanks for always believing in me. Over and out. And I'll try to keep all bones intact just for you.
Since then, he's been paying more attention to me. I still get insecure sometimes, but I've learned the importance of trust. I'm sorry for lying like that, but that date was amazing. Mom, where's my lunch? I can't find it anywhere. Check your bag. I didn't make lunch today. What? But my lunch bag is totally empty. Not even a snack or anything. That's right. You didn't put your lunchbox in the kitchen yesterday like you were supposed to. Are you serious right now? You're really sending me to school with no lunch at all? I reminded you every single day about putting your lunchbox in the kitchen when you get home from school. I won't wash it or make lunch for the next day if you don't. We discussed this. This is crazy. What the heck am I supposed to do about lunch then? Starve? You could have easily prevented this situation by just being responsible with your things. You actually expect your own daughter to go hungry for half the day because of a dumb lunch bag? Unbelievable. This isn't about just today, Mia. This is about you learning to be responsible for yourself and your belongings. If I don't follow through, you'll just keep forgetting and expecting me to take care of everything for you. All this over a freaking lunch bag? Really, Mom? On the last day before summer break, too? This isn't about being mean, Mia. It's about teaching you independence and accountability before it's too late. High school is the time to be working on these life skills. You need to be able to manage basic tasks. This is totally killing my mood. I was so excited about summer starting after today. Your mood wouldn't be ruined at all if you had just followed the simple rule we discussed about your lunchbox. I'm not trying to make you miserable. I'm trying to help you build good habits for your own benefit. Help me? More like control me? Worst last day of school ever. Thanks a lot. Watch your tone, please. I'm your mother. A little respect, even if you're annoyed, is appropriate. Respect? What about respecting that your kid needs to eat? Not very motherly of you. Being your mother means more than just catering to your every need. It means teaching you to eventually take care of yourself. Fixing your mistakes and bailing you out all the time won't help you in the long run. This is for your own good. For my own good? What good is practically starving me at school going to do? My role is to raise you to be a capable, responsible adult, not just a short-order cook at your beck and call. It's not about one missed lunch. It's about the principle of learning to handle your own business. No one else will do it for you in life. I can't believe this. You're being completely unreasonable over one tiny mistake. So unfair. One tiny mistake? This is far from the first time you've left your lunchbox at school, Mia. It's becoming a bad habit. As a parent, it's my job to address bad habits before they become lifelong patterns. Letting it slide repeatedly is bad parenting. Bad parenting is letting your kid go hungry. I'm a growing teen. I can't just skip meals. What's wrong with you? Do not speak to me that way. I'm your mother. No more lip or you'll have bigger problems than a missed lunch. Got it? You will survive one lunch. You will not starve. But you will learn to be responsible for your things from now on. No more debate. Ugh, whatever. Thanks for ruining my day with your stupid power trip. I'm going to make Dad sick with worry when I tell him about this. Go ahead and tell your father then. I'm sure he'll be very concerned to hear how forgetful you've been with your lunchbox lately. He and I are a parenting team. We make decisions together about rules and consequences. He'll understand this is for your benefit. For my benefit, right. More like for your convenience. Too lazy to wash one little lunchbox, so you take it out on me. Mia, I have explained my rationale very clearly. This discussion is over. You need to get going or you'll miss your bus. I love you, and I'll see you after school. Have a good last day, and please reflect on what we talked about, okay? Don't pat yourself on the back too hard for this great parenting moment. Wait till Dad hears about your little stunt. Bye! I'll be very interested to hear your father's take, but I won't be shocked when he supports me 100%. Goodbye, Mia.
Karen, what's this I'm hearing about Mia not having lunch today? She texted me very upset. Explain, please.
She didn't put her lunchbox out yesterday after school like she's supposed to. I've warned her multiple times about this.
And you thought the appropriate response was to send our daughter to school with no food at all? Are you serious?
It's not about the food, Richard. It's about teaching her responsibility and accountability. We've talked about this.
No, you've talked about this. I've told you over and over that this is completely ridiculous. She's a child, Karen.
She's not a little kid anymore, Richard. She's in high school, old enough to handle basic tasks like putting her lunchbox away.
She called me crying, Karen, crying, because her mother wouldn't feed her. Do you have any idea how messed up that is? As a parent, it's your job to make sure our child is fed. End of story. No stupid lunchbox rule should supersede that.
I am not denying her food as some cruel punishment, Richard, but if I keep fixing her irresponsible mistakes, she will never learn. If she can't even put a lunchbox away at her age, how will she ever function as an independent adult? It's called parenting.
It's called being a control freak who cares more about rules than your own kid's well-being. She was humiliated and hungry. None of her friends' psycho moms would ever pull a stunt like this. Congratulations, now you're the crazy parent.
I am not crazy for having expectations of our teenage daughter and following through with reasonable consequences, Richard. Mia needs to learn that in the real world, there are consequences when you mess up. No one will coddle her forever.
The real world? She's 15, for God's sake. She should be able to count on her mother to have her back and keep her fed. Honestly, Karen, if making a point is more important to you than making sure Mia eats, your priorities are seriously out of whack.
That's not fair, Richard. I'm not some monster. I'm trying to instill values and teach her life skills. Why are you attacking me? You're acting like I committed some awful crime by holding our daughter accountable. I'm sick of always being the bad cop.
Because this is awful, Karen. You let our child go hungry over a power struggle. Do you even hear how insane that sounds? I don't give a crap about your lunchbox crusade. As a dad, all I care about is Mia feeling safe, loved, and cared for. You failed.
Failed by refusing to let her off the hook again for something we've addressed 1,000,000 times? That's called consistency. Maybe if you backed me up once in a while instead of undermining me, she wouldn't keep forgetting. But no, I'm always the nag.
She's not forgetting her lunchbox on purpose, Karen. She's a teenager. She forgets things sometimes. That doesn't make it okay to withhold food. Bottom line, there is no universe where denying our child lunch is acceptable. I can't believe I even have to say that.
I'm not denying her lunch forever, Richard. Stop being so dramatic. It was one day, one time to prove a point. That's it. The point is, she needs to learn responsibility. What happens when she goes to college and forgets to feed herself? This is a life lesson.
A life lesson? More like a power flex to feed your own ego. This reeks of control issues, Karen. Get a grip. Mia needs a supportive mom, not a food police warden. I don't even know what to say to you right now. I'm beyond disgusted.
Easy for you to judge when you're not the one who deals with her irresponsibility day in and day out. Must be nice, Richard. But fine, let's just drop it. Clearly you've decided I'm a monster. No point continuing this conversation. I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're done here. I hope you're proud of proving your point, Karen. Hope it was worth devastating your daughter. I'll be consoling our hungry, crying child. Let me know when you're ready to be a mom again and put Mia first.
Well, I'm heading out now, Mom. Dad's waiting in the car. Heading out where? I didn't know you had any plans today. Is your dad taking you somewhere? Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. Dad wanted me to pick up that special bread you love from the bakery downtown. Special bread? What are you talking about, Mia? I didn't ask for any bread. What's going on? Did I say bread? I meant thread. You know, for that cross-stitch project you've been working on. Silly me. Mia, you're not making any sense. I don't have any cross-stitch project. Why are you acting so strange? And why is your dad waiting in the car? Where exactly are you two going? I want a straight answer, please. All right, fine, you caught me. Dad and I are actually going on a little trip together. We've been planning it for a while now. A trip? You and your dad? How come this is the first I'm hearing about it? What's going on? We kept it hush-hush because we figured you wouldn't be thrilled about it. Thought it was easier to ask forgiveness than permission. We knew you'd probably insist on coming along, and no offense, Mom, but this was supposed to be some quality dad-daughter time, you know? I'm sorry, are you actually telling me that my husband and daughter planned a secret vacation without me? Behind my back? I can't believe what I'm hearing. How long have you been scheming this? And where exactly are you going? Scheme is a strong word, Mom. Is it so wrong for a father and daughter to want a little bonding trip every once in a while? But yeah, we've been ironing out the details for a while now. Couple months, maybe? We're headed to Florida. Disney World, here we come! Florida? Are you joking right now? A little bonding trip is a weekend camping, Mia, not flying to another state. I am absolutely speechless. The level of betrayal I'm feeling is indescribable. How dare you and your father exclude me like this? Oh, come on, Mom. No need to be so dramatic. It's not like we planned this to hurt you. We just wanted some one-on-one time. Dad and I have been talking about this forever. He wanted to give me an unforgettable summer vacation before junior year starts. Well, mission accomplished. This is definitely unforgettable. I can't believe you two would be so underhanded and deceitful. And what about me, huh? I'm just supposed to sit at home alone for God knows how long while my family gallivants around Florida. I mean, I didn't really think you'd want to come, Mom. Amusement parks and roller coasters aren't really your thing, you know? Dad said this could be a special father-daughter memory for us. One last hurrah before I buckle down with SAT prep and college apps and all that. Oh, how thoughtful of him to decide what isn't my thing. Didn't it occur to you, Mia, that I might want to make memories with my daughter, too? Also, a heads up would have been nice before your dad took time off work. We're supposed to be a team, but apparently I'm just an afterthought. You're totally blowing this out of proportion, Mom. It's just a vacation. I'm sorry you feel left out, but this isn't some big conspiracy against you. Honestly, Dad said you'd probably overreact like this, and that's exactly why we didn't mention it, so you wouldn't get all bent out of shape over nothing. Nothing? You call going behind my back as a family nothing? I have never felt so hurt and disrespected in my entire life. Clearly, you and your dad share the same low opinion of me. Message received. I'm just the unfun, stick-in-the-mud wife and mom cramping your style. Oh my god, could you be any more of a martyr right now? You're acting like we committed some horrible crime against you. It's really not that deep, Mom. This may come as a shock, but not everything is about you. People are allowed to do things without you sometimes, but I guess that's too much for you to handle. You know what, Mia? You're right. Everything is crystal clear to me now. You and your father have no respect for me whatsoever. I'm done being treated like a doormat by the two people who are supposed to love me most. I hope you have a blast on your little trip. We will, thanks. Try not to totally lose your mind while we're gone. It's only a week. You'll survive. Maybe take up a hobby or something. Oh, I'll do better than survive, Mia. I'll be making some major changes around here, starting with my living situation. Good luck to you and your dad. Huh? Living situation? What are you talking about, Mom? Hello? What do you mean by that? You're just trying to scare me, right? Mom? I hope you and your father are proud of yourselves. I've never felt so betrayed and disrespected in all my life. Oh, please, spare me the guilt trip Mother Teresa act. It's a vacation, not a murder plot against you. Get over yourself already. Get over myself? That's rich coming from the self-centered brat who stabbed her own mother in the back. You two deserve each other. Stabbed you in the back? Could you be any more melodramatic? It's not like we were trying to hurt you on purpose, Mom. God. Excuse us for wanting to do something fun together without you helicoptering over us for once. But I forgot the world revolves around Karen. Fun? Oh yes, what a joy it must be to sneak around and lie to my face for months on end. Daughter of the year, truly. But I'm sure it was all your father's idea, right? Since he clearly has no regard for me as his wife or your mother. Bravo, Richard! Wow, I've never seen you so bitter, Mom. If you're this threatened by a little father-daughter trip, that sounds like a you problem. Maybe take a hard look at why we felt the need to hide it from you in the first place. Hint, your reaction right now. You know what, Mia? You're right. This is absolutely a me problem. As in, I have a serious problem with the way I'm being treated by my family. But don't worry, I fully intend to solve that problem. Go have a blast in Florida with your dad. I hope it's worth the fallout. Fallout? What's that supposed to mean? Stop being such a drama queen, Mom. You're taking this way too far. It's really not that serious. Not that serious? No, of course not. Nothing I feel is ever that serious to you or your father. I'm just the living maid around here. But that ends today. I refuse to be taken for granted anymore. You two happily made plans without me. Now I'm making some of my own. Plans of your own? What the hell are you talking about, Mom? You're starting to freak me out. Where is this even coming from? Are you really this threatened by me and Dad spending a little time together? Do you have to make everything about you? Newsflash, it's not. A little time together? Behind my back for months? Will I bust my butt every day taking care of this family and keeping this house running? I have been disrespected, lied to, and completely dismissed by you and your father for the last time. Believe that. OMG, there you go again, being so freaking dramatic about everything. You act like we committed some horrible, unforgivable sin against you. It's a vacation, Mom, not a declaration of war. Take a chill pill and stop blowing everything out of proportion. This is exactly why we didn't tell you. Didn't tell me because you knew I'd be hurt? At least you got one thing right. Congratulations. I am hurt beyond measure. You know, I expect this selfish, inconsiderate behavior from a child. But your father? I guess I see exactly how much I mean to him now. You're making this way bigger than it needs to be, Mom. If you're feeling neglected or whatever, fine, but this is not the way to deal. You can't just fly off the handle and start making crazy threats every time your precious feelings get a little bruised. Grow up! Grow up? That's hilarious coming from the spoiled princess who lies to her mother and throws tantrums when she doesn't get her way. But you know what? Message received. Loud and clear. You and your father want to do your own thing. Have your own lives without me. OMG, how many times do I have to say this is not some big scheme against you? Your insecurity is not our problem, Mom. So Dad and I want a little alone time. So freaking what? Why do you have to take everything so personally and make it into a federal case? I don't know, Mia. Maybe because I'm a human being with feelings. Maybe because I thought family was supposed to be a priority around here. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the maid, right? The unfun ball and chain weighing you two adventurers down. How dare I have emotions? Ball and chain? Maid? Oh, please! Stop with the hysterics already! You're acting like a crazy person right now, and I'm over it! I'm done arguing with you when you're like this. Go pop a Valium and chill the hell out. I have a plane to catch. You're right, Mia. I am done. Done being disrespected. Done being an afterthought. Done being unappreciated. You and your dad have a nice life. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? What do you mean, have a nice life? Stop trying to scare me, Mom. It's not funny. Mom? Hello? Answer me. You can't just drop a bomb like that and ghost. Where are you going? Mom? This isn't cool. I'm seriously freaking out. Mom, this silent treatment isn't funny anymore. Where are you? Dad and I are really starting to worry. Call me back ASAP, please. Hello, Earth to Mother. You can't just disappear after saying something crazy like have a nice life. I'm totally freaking out over here. All right, I get it. You're trying to teach me a lesson or something. Point made, okay? I'm sorry. Now, will you please just pick up the phone? Mom, I'm begging you. I'm sorry for everything. The trip, the lies, all of it. I shouldn't have excluded you like that. I feel awful. Please, come home and talk to me.
Karen, what the hell is going on? Mia said you stormed out hours ago after threatening to leave us. This is insane. Where are you? We need to talk now.
Oh, now you two want to talk. Now you have time for me? Gee, I'm touched. A far cry from yesterday when you were so quick to dismiss and discard me.
Dismiss you? Discard you? Stop being so melodramatic, Karen. You're blowing this whole thing way out of proportion as usual. Just come home already.
Come home to what, Richard? A husband and daughter who couldn't care less about me or my feelings? Who lied to my face for months just to avoid spending time with me? No thanks.
For God's sake, Karen, it was a trip, not a murder plot. You're acting like a lunatic right now. Is this really the hill you want our marriage to die on over a vacation?
Our marriage has been dying for years, Richard, thanks to your total lack of respect for me. This trip was just the final nail in the coffin. I refuse to be taken for granted anymore.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you over text. You want to throw away 18 years of marriage over a tantrum? You can say it to my face. I'll be at the house in an hour.
Don't bother. I won't be there. I meant what I said before. I'm done being your doormat. You and Mia can have each other. I'll have my lawyer contact you soon. Goodbye, Richard. This can't be happening. Mom's really gone? She's seriously filing for divorce? Over a stupid trip? I didn't mean to break up our family, I swear. I was just mad in the moment.
This is not on you, Mia. Your mother is being completely irrational and overreacting like she always does. She'll cool off and come crawling back home in a few days, guaranteed.
I don't know, Dad. I've never seen her this angry before. And the stuff she said about being taken for granted and disrespected? I had no idea she felt that way. Feel sick.
Listen to me. Your mother is not a victim here, okay? She's a grown woman throwing a tantrum because she didn't get her way. This family doesn't revolve around her, and it's time she learned that.
But Dad, I said some really ugly things to her too. I even called her a crazy person and told her to take a Valium. She probably hates me now. I'm a terrible daughter.
Stop that! You are not a terrible daughter, and your mother could never hate you. She's just lashing out because she feels left out. But her hurt feelings don't justify abandoning her family.
I guess. I just never thought it would go this far. What if she really does divorce you, Dad? What happens to our family? To me? I'm so scared and confused. I need my mom.
I know, honey, I'm scared too, but we'll get through this together, you and me. Even if your mom chooses divorce, we'll still be a family. She'll have to put on her big girl pants and deal with it.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't pushed for this stupid trip, none of this would be happening. Mom would be here making dinner, and I wouldn't feel like my life is ending.
Mia, look at me. This is not your fault, you hear me? Your mother's insecurities and issues are her own to deal with. She's the one who overreacted and chose this path. Do not blame yourself.
I just want to go back to how things were yesterday morning. I even miss Mom lecturing me. How messed up is that? I hate this. I hate it so much. What are we going to do, Dad?
We're gonna survive and adapt. We're going to give your mother space to cool down while taking care of each other. Most of all, we're going to stick together and lean on each other no matter what. You and me, kid, against the world. Always.
And after that, my divorce from my husband was finalized. My ex-husband Richard somehow managed to avoid getting fired by desperately sucking up to his superiors. But he was demoted and transferred to a rural location. I heard he moved to a remote countryside with our daughter. Mia apparently transferred to a high school in that area, but had to be placed in a class a year below. So she's having trouble fitting in. She also can't keep up with even the lower grades classes. And because of her pride, she's being treated as a weird, troubled girl by her peers, and is already showing signs of school refusal.